Hey there guys, and welcome back to Sleeping Dogs. In the last episode we completed the Tiffany song favor so that we can now see the Jade statues on the minimap. Now for those of you who don't know, Jade statues are statues found around the world, and for each one that you find you can take it to the martial arts school and you can learn a new martial arts combo. So it's very useful to find them in order to upgrade your martial arts skills and combos and attacks. And if you don't know how to get them to appear on your minimap, all you have to do is wait for the mission Club Bam Bam. It's the 4th main storyline mission of the game. Once you have that on your map, you want to complete Club Bam Bam, and then for completing the mission you will get Tiffany's phone number. After the mission ends, you want to call Tiffany using your cell phone, and she will ask you to come back to Club Bam Bam and sing some karaoke for her. When you go back to Club Bam Bam, you have to choose a karaoke song and get a 90% score or higher. Anything lower won't allow you to see the Jade statues on the map. Once you've successfully sung a song with a 90% or higher grade, the Jade statues will appear on your minimap. Now there are 11 Jade statues in total that you can find, and these are what they look like. They are the idol looking icons in gray, and just to make sure you are seeing the right ones, you can go over and highlight them by pulling up your map with select and then pressing the X button to look at your collectibles. And when you go over one, it should say melee upgrade. That means that once you find it, you can take it to the martial arts school to get a melee upgrade. So there are 11 in total, but 2 of them are locked and you can only access them or access the area they are in by doing certain missions found towards the end of the game. Also, another one is locked, so that makes 3 of them that are locked in total. But 1 of them can be accessed early in the game, and then the other 8 can be accessed right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, I'm going to show you guys all the locations so you can pick them up and then take them to the martial arts school in order to learn new combos. Now this is very useful. The earlier you get it in the game, the better, because you can use your newfound martial arts abilities to really put it towards your enemies. So 8 of them are available now, and then the 9th one will be available very soon, but then the 10th and 11th won't be available till towards the end of the game. So we're going to go ahead and take care of all 8 of them, and the first one we are going to get is right here inside of Club Bam Bam in North Point. So go ahead and make your way to Club Bam Bam, and then head inside when you're ready. Now the statue is located in the VIP room, where you found Benny earlier and fought his thugs. So go ahead and make your way to the VIP room. And that is over here. Take the right hallway and head up the stairs, and at the top of the stairs take a right and you should see the Jade statue on the bar. Here it is. This is the first Jade statue we're going to collect. Simply move up to it to collect the Jade statue. So that's number 1 of 8 that we're going to be getting right now. And then the other 3 I will notify you guys when you can actually get them. The one that's hitting that we can get here soon is done by completing favors. So you can pull up your map and complete some of the yellow icon favors. And then the second set of favors that you are offered. So once you do all of these yellow favors, you'll get more yellow favors. And the Jade statue that's locked, but you can unlock it by completing a favor, is the one all the way up to the northwest. You'll know that you can actually get this statue whenever there is a yellow favor icon, such as this right here, that appears all the way up here right alongside this. So we're not going to worry about that one right now. For now, we're just going to take care of the Jade statues that we can access. The next Jade statue we're going to be collecting is directly to the south of Club Bam Bam. So we're going to go ahead and head over there now. Now you don't get an achievement for doing collecting all the Jade statues like you did for the Hell Shrines. However, if you're trying to get the game's 100% completion, then you have to find these Jade statues. Alright. So this is where you want to be. It's a side alleyway right next to where you see the Jade statue on your mini-map. Go ahead and enter the fenced-in area and take the stairway. And enter the door directly to the left at the top of the stairway. Just inside the door, right behind it, you should see the second Jade statue of the game. That's Jade statue number 2. Now for number 3. The third statue we're going to collect is found inside the temple on the west side of North Point. So let's go ahead and head over there now. Just outside the temple, you can go ahead and enter the gate. Head to the very top of the stairs. Continue heading north and you should find the third Jade statue in the far room of the temple. That takes care of Jade statue number 3. Once you have the third Jade statue found in the temple, the next one we are going to look for is on the east side of town by the docks. Go ahead and put a waypoint on that, and we're going to head in that direction now. Alright, so here's where you want to be to start looking for the Jade statue. It's down by the docks. So you can see it glowing from a distance. To access it, just jump down to the area below and jump onto the boat and climb up the counter in order to receive the 4th Jade statue collectible item. Now at any time you can take these Jade statues back to the martial arts school in order to collect your melee upgrade, but I'm just going to wait until we have all 8 of them for now. Well, there's 11 in total, but remember I said we can only access 11 of them right now. So I'm going to wait till or 8 of them right now. What am I saying? So I'm going to wait until we have all 8, and then I'm going to turn them in on the martial arts school on the next episode. And if you guys are wondering which combos are the best to unlock, because you're going to have a list each time you turn in a new Jade statue, you can choose which new attack you want from a list, just like your cop upgrades and triad upgrades. So if you're wondering what are the best combos to unlock first, I will show you that on the next episode. But for now, we just need to worry about collecting the statues. Now, the first statue in Central, right here at the very bottom, is one of the statues that we cannot access yet. This requires a mission found later, way later on in the story, in order to access this area. So we're going to go ahead and do the one at the very south of the central area. So I'm going to go ahead and put a waypoint on that. And let's head over there now. We're running really low on time, and I do not want to do 2 episodes of this. I want to cram it all into 1 episode. So this episode might be a little lengthy, but it shouldn't be too long, because I know where they're at by heart. Yeah, I have to say that Square Enix and Frontline really did a good job with this game. I did not think it was going to be as good as it was. It's free on the Xbox 360 dashboard right now, and I hear that it's free for PlayStation Plus users for PlayStation 3. So I would highly recommend grabbing it, because I like it a lot. I beat it. As soon as I started playing it, I was hooked on it because of the martial arts and just everything about it, really. There are some flaws in the game, don't get me wrong, but I personally like it. And yeah, I started playing it. Wow. I started playing it, and I ended up falling in love with it. I beat the whole game, and then I was like, man, I really want to do a walkthrough on this game, because I almost got every single achievement there is on my OMG Re-Up account. So I decided I'd jump on my Magnum account and go ahead and try and get all of the achievements this time around while recording it to help you guys out, because this game can be a little tricky. Oh my god, I suck. I suck at driving a motorcycle. It can be a little tricky, but overall, I mean, they did very good with this game. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. I have to say, I had my doubts. But after playing it just for a few hours, I was like, oh yeah, this game is sick. So I would highly recommend it for you guys. Alright, so the 5th Jade statue can be found on this alleyway here. You're going to want to look for a sign that says K-Bar. Let me see if I can find it here. Huh, where is the K-Bar entrance? Am I missing it, or am I just blind here, or... Here it is. Alright, so you're going to want to enter the K-Bar Once inside, head down the spiral stairs, and you should see the Jade statue on the left hand side of the room, right here on the bar. Jade statue number 5 collected. Alright, so after finding the Jade statue inside the K-bar, the next one we are going to go ahead and get is to the left here. It's on the far west side of the central area, to the southwest of Victoria, or just to the west of Victoria Park, right above the Central Hospital. Go ahead and put a waypoint on that, and we're going to head over there now. Yeah, so after we find the Jade statues, you guys are probably wondering when we're going to get back into some main story missions. Well, I'm thinking, oh, this is a nice car, I want this car. I'm thinking it's going to be a while before we actually start messing with the main story missions again. Mainly because there's so much stuff to do on the side, and doing them as early as possible really benefits you a lot. Because, yeah, the earlier you do these little side quests, the more you actually benefit from it. Like the health shrines. Now that we have found all 50 health shrines, we have max health. And it takes the enemies a lot longer to take us down, meaning we're going to be more successful in each mission. And now the Jade statues. The sooner we find them, we have access to more martial arts combos, meaning that we will be able to use all kinds of different combos and get better triad scores for the triad missions. Alright, so the 6th Jade statue is located inside the Central Hospital. Go ahead and find it on your mini-map, and then all you got to do is enter inside, and you should see the Jade statue on the counter in the back of the hospital. Jade statue number 6 has been found. Once you've got that, go ahead and exit the hospital and head back to your vehicle. I apologize, I should probably edit this stuff out, but I've never really been too good at editing, only for montages for like Gears of War and Call of Duty and zombies and stuff. Games like this, I like to go every little detail because people have questions like, how did you get there exactly? So they watch my videos and they know exactly how I got there and which order or which roads I took to get there the fastest. So the 7th Jade statue is all the way up to the north. It's quite a bit of a drive of the central area. So we're going to go ahead and head there now. Now this is the final Jade statue that you can find in Central, and then we're going to be moving on to Kennedy Town.
When it comes to cameras and accessories, Shutter 88 are unbeatable. Shutter 88, just a click away.
So I'm going to go ahead and head over there now. I love this car, by the way. That's another thing we're going to be doing. Before we start any more actual main story missions, we're going to do a couple of side missions, and I also know a good trick to make a couple $1,000,000 very fastly. So with that couple million that we're going to make before we start touching any more of the main story missions, we can go buy nice cars that can be stored in the garage. Another question that people ask is, how do you get vehicles stored in the garage? I stole this car and I can't store it in my garage. That's because you can't. The only way to get new vehicles into your garage is to buy them from vehicle shops found throughout the map. You can head to a vehicle store from your map because they're marked with the car icon. So the 7th Jade statue can be found inside this little store here at the northern part of Central. It's located on the desk. That's Jade statue number 7. Now there's only one more we can get for now. Now there's one Jade statue found all the way to the northwest of the map. Now we will be able to get this Jade statue very soon. All we have to do is do a couple of favors, and it will unlock the favor way out here on a boat. Once you do the favor out here on the boat, you have access to the gambling den out here. The Jade statue is found inside of the gambling den. So I'll tell you guys as soon as that is available to grab, and it's going to be coming very shortly. Also, further to the south here, you will see another Jade statue right beneath Victoria Park. This is going to be a while before we get to it, because in order to access this area, well, we can get inside the area right now, but the actual Jade statue is locked up inside of a locked door, and we won't be able to unlock that door until way later in the story. So you can just skip this Jade statue for now. Let me see here. I cannot find it on my map. That one's locked. That one. Right here. If you zoom all the way in, it's in Kennedy Town, towards the southeast. Almost over in Aberdeen, but not quite. The final melee statue that we can collect at this moment is located at the cemetery. So it's a pretty good drive. So let's go ahead and head over there now. And this will be the final Jade statue that we're going to collect in this episode, because all the rest of them are locked by missions that we do not have access to at this time. And again, if you guys are wondering which combos to unlock first, I'm going to go into detail about which combos to unlock when returning these Jade statues in order to benefit you in the missions to come. I'll show you the best route to take, and I'll explain in detail why on the next episode, because we are really running low on time here. By the way, if you drive for 2 minutes straight without damaging your car, you will get the achievement Safe Driver. So I'm going to attempt to do that right now. I don't know if I'll be able to or not. I highly doubt it. The trick is to slow down. Don't go so fast. If you go too slow, the timer will reset. So you're going to want to hold the vehicle at a steady pace and try not to hit anything. And if you do it right, you should be able to get the Safe Driver. I almost got it. I slowed down too slow. Oh well. No big deal. We'll get that later. There's plenty of time to get that. It's really easy to do if you get up on the freeway and just drive really slow. Not too slow, but not maxed out. And just stay on the highway and keep driving. If you drive clean for 2 minutes straight, you'll get the Safe Driver achievement or trophy. Alright, so once you're at the cemetery, go ahead and enter the double doors and look directly to your left. Here you will find the 8th Jade statue and the final Jade statue that we can collect at this time. So now that we have 8 of the 11 Jade statues, we are ready to turn them in at the martial arts school in order to get some new combo upgrades. So if you're wondering where the school's at, it's this green fist here, located in North Point. This is where we're going to go to return the Jade statues. We have a total of 8 of them, so we can get 8 new combinations. And I'll go in detail about which combos are the best to get and why on the next episode. So I'll quickly recap. We found 8 of the 11 Jade statues, and these are the Jade statues that we cannot access at this time. But I will let you guys know as soon as we can, and we will collect them. The first Jade statue we haven't collected is in the central area at the very southern part. This melee upgrade cannot be accessed until towards the end of the game in a main storyline mission called Conflicting Loyalties. Once you have the Conflicting Loyalties on your map, you will be able to access this melee upgrade during the mission. The second melee upgrade that we don't have access to is to the northwest, out in the ocean. This is on a boat, and it's located inside the gambling den on that boat. Now we'll be able to get this very soon. All we have to do is complete a few more favors, which we're going to be doing very soon because we need to increase our face level anyways. So we'll be getting to this one very, very soon, don't worry. And then the third and final Jade statue that is left for us to collect is just south of Victoria Park in Kennedy Town. Now this is another Jade statue that will not be able to be collected until towards the end of the game when the main storyline mission has been unlocked. So I'll keep you guys updated, and as soon as we can get them Jade statues, we're going to do it. For now, let's go ahead and head back to the martial arts school in North Point to return the Jade statues that we've collected. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.